Hey everybody, welcome back to Bert's Let's Plays. Let's just get right back in it. Last time we tackled one of the stages and now we're on Labyrinth Zone. I know last time I had kind of talked about going over more of the story about Sonic the Hedgehog 1. Sonic 1 was obviously the first Sonic the Hedgehog to come out, and came out in 1991. The gameplay itself, I guess this was new because the gameplay itself was faster than any other game before, and at its launch it actually amazed quite a bit of people. The Mega Drive, that's the reason it was so fast. It was due to its Motorola 68000 processor, and the basic speed and ability allowed it to handle that 16-bit numbers, which gave it the really fast speed. Compared to the predecessor, which was the Master System. So as far as the story itself, I'm just going to keep playing and continue while we're going through this stage. This stage, honestly, I think it's probably one of the hardest stages of the 3 acts. It's pretty difficult for me, considering how I haven't played in a long time, and I don't really remember this level, but it definitely is one of the toughest ones. So let's go back to the story. So let's paint a picture here. So Sonic is, hanging out in the South Island, and his animal friends are suddenly disappearing. He discovers that the evil scientist, Dr. Ivo Robotnik, has been kidnapping them and converting them into robotic badniks. And this is all as a part of a plot to collect a legendary treasure known as the Chaos Emeralds. Ooh, the Chaos Emeralds. Anybody that plays Sonic knows about the Chaos Emeralds. So Sonic decides it's up to him to save them, and he needs to free his friends. Oh, yeah, that's great. Lose some coins. So as Sonic races through all these different zones, he marks them as his territory, and then frees those animals from their robotic shells or egg-like prisons that they're in. You'll notice at the end of each stage, you'll free them from these prisons. And then after Dr. and this is jumping ahead a little bit, but after, oh my god, I just barely made it there. After Dr. Robotnik, is defeated for the 6th time at his hideout, he'll actually flee and abandon his lab. Spoilers, as Sonic returns to the place his journey actually began, South Island. So one thing that I haven't been doing a very good job of, but it's possible, and hopefully I can get it. This zone is you can it's optional to actually get the Chaos Emeralds, but they can be claimed by Sonic in the first 5 zones if he holds 50 coins or 50 rings, excuse me, before completing the first 2 acts. And so when you do that, it'll actually take you to the special stage, aka the secret zone. And I won't get into what happens if you get all 5 or whatnot, but let's just say it's a different ending if you get the emeralds as compared to not getting the emeralds, as far as what happens at the end. Let's get into just the actual gameplay itself. You have basically a character that can perform, I guess, certain abilities, and let's say, for example, so throughout each level there's these video monitors, which when he actually jumps on it and breaks the monitor, they reward a player with a variety of bonuses. So it includes the shield, which will protect Sonic from a single hit. You can get a 10-ring bonus, you can get an extra life, temporary invincibility, and this all is followed with like a temporary change in the sound. You'll notice that when you get the little invincibility that it will change. And you can also get the power sneakers, which I don't think you can get this on the first one. I haven't seen it. These monitors actually become a staple in the Sonic series. You'll see them every game. So, oh, I hate those little things that shoot out the red flames. So you'll go through each game and you'll get a lamppost, which signifies a checkpoint. And when you pass a lamppost, the spherical part top spins around and the color changes from blue to red. And the next time you lose a life, you go back to that particular lamppost. It's a funny fact, in the Japanese version, if a checkpoint is actually activated and a life is lost as a result of running out of time, the time at the checkpoint will reset to 0. So these certain hazards that Sonic faces, the bad guys, through each of the levels, they're known as the badniks, which I mentioned earlier, and these appear as animals trapped inside their mechanical bodies, which are released the moment the player hits them. I know I was talking about earlier, I didn't really understand if the animals are trapped in there, but they actually indeed are. And we passed Act 1. Labyrinth Zone Act 2. Looks a lot of the same. It's still got these little drill badniks that shoot up out of the ground. They're very annoying. So basically each badnik only takes 1 hit to destroy, but they vary greatly from zone to zone, so they're all different. Some will walk in a set path, others will try blasting you, others will try, some cannot be avoided at all, like you have to get them, kill them, like that one, or at least wait for him to throw all his little spike balls. So you also gotta avoid the ridiculous amount of spikes and cliffs and balls that have spikes on them. I mean, spikes are everywhere. You know, in this stage in particular, you have to worry about drowning as well. If you don't continue to get these large air bubbles, which you just saw, then you can die. And you can actually only survive 30 seconds underwater. So basically his abilities are, you can walk, you can run, and to run you actually begin walking and then hold down to make Sonic gain speed. After a few seconds he'll break into a run. You can also screech halt. While running you can quickly press and hold down the opposite direction on the D-pad to make Sonic screech halt, and he'll skid for a short distance based on how fast he's moving. You can look up, you can look down. The Super Sonic Spin Attack, often just called the Spin Attack or just the roll, you can press down the D-pad while moving. It will make him curl into a circular ball rolling attack, and he'll remain in the position until you jump or slow down. You can also push stuff, and yeah, those are pretty much his abilities. There we have the invincibility shield. You can see got the change of music and the stars around them. So like I said, we've already played Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Spring Yard Zone, and Labyrinth Zone. We still have 2 more before the final zone. Come on now. Jump. Okay. So far so good. I mean, this stage is hard. I hate these little spiky guys. I actually had it one where I went to jump on top of them. I didn't have any protection. Jumped on top of them and it still knocked all my rings off. I don't get it. Pretty close to getting the 100 rings. I need it really bad. I need an extra life. So, in this stage itself, let's kind of go over the bad guys. So those guys that are the annoying mole bots, and they have like the 2 tractor-like wheels, and then the blue head and red shoulders with the helmet and arms that spring out from underground. Those are called the Burrobot. And the little circular guy with the circular spikes that kind of spin around him and he shoots them one at one is the Orbinaut. And those spheres will hover around them very slowly, and then the spiked balls will shoot out. And here, see, like I said, this is the special stage for us getting more than 50 coins in one round. And basically this thing kind of just moves around. See, I hit the R, that's reverse. And you don't want to hit, which I'll probably do, because this is kind of difficult, yeah. So if you hit that, then you go to goal, and then they kind of just take whatever ring bonus you get and add it to your score. That was okay, it wasn't too good. So like I was saying, the circular sphere guy, so there's the Burabot, and the guy that floats in the water with the 4 spike balls, or the Orbinaut. I guess I'll kind of go over the ones that we've seen before, but on the last stage, those crabs were actually called crab meat. The big old hornets that we see, the blue bee-bots, as they call them, is the buzz bomber. And then there's actually a beetle with a looks like a ladybug, and it has like a motorcycle tire. That's a Motobug. So now we're on this third act here. I just open that gate. Let's go across here if I can get it. A lot of these are gate activated. You have to, it allows you access to the other levels. Now the one with that looks like a piranha. Those are called the choppers. The Japanese name is kind of funny, the bata bata. They're just piranha bots that they leap forward to beneath bridges, but I think they're down here in this level too. You know, gotta get some of the life, or the water bubble. Alright. Make our way up here, trying to get stabbed by these tridents. Who would put all these here? Very rude. Let's keep going here. I guess some other facts about Labyrinth Zone is the other appearances that this level has been in is Sonic Drift, and basically all these stages are on the South Island. It's the 4th zone, and it proceeds follows Spring Yard Zone and precedes Starlight Zone. And just a little background about the Labyrinth Zone. The area is actually located within the caves of the South Island's prominent mountain range, and is described as a ruin-like maze that's partially submerged in the water, containing the decaying remnants of an ancient civilization. But yeah, I'm seeing there's too much of a remnant, good lord. Alright, let me stand up on here. Ride this up. Crap. Oh well. I don't think I need it anymore. I'll just keep going down. So this level can be kind of a pain in the butt, because some of this maze section actually can repeat itself until you found the switch. And that, when I was riding down all those waterfalls, until I actually jumped across and open that switch, and oh, thank goodness there's one there. Excuse me. Let's go through here. Oh yes, another invincibility. Come on, alright. Open this switch here. Gotta love the lamppost. Gotta continue. Thank goodness for invincibility, because I would have lost my rings there. There's Orbinaut. Give me an extra little breath. There, and the shield. Believe in the shield. 10 ring bonus, thank goodness. Oh, give me the breath. Oh, why not? I'll take another one. It's a little tricky right here. Oh my gosh. You like time yourself just right. And oh, what? That other one moves so slow. I'm going to take my time now to get across this thing. Oh snap. There we go. Guys, write in and tell me if this is actually even a game that you enjoy watching me play. I mean, I don't know. Some people, I haven't seen too many people do Sonic. Whoa, Sonic 1. All the big Let's Players, I don't really see them doing that many. Maybe because it's not as fun, I don't know. I think it's fun to play it and then just show it to you guys. And it kind of gives me a chance to kind of document the fact that I went through this game and played it all the way. And then I have it on YouTube for people to see. Let's see. Let's move it along. Get that switch. Oh, this reverses it. Okay. Utilizing my up and down looking. Oh, some more Borobots. Jump on him. And him. And him. Oh wait, and guess what? And him. And hey, not last but not least, and him. More waterfall action. The unicorn gargoyle throws it up. Alright, so you get this checkpoint and make sure that you jump on one of these corks, because if not, the water will recede right down after you're dead. I mean, it basically doesn't. Well, you have to time it just perfectly to be able to get the air bubble. And what you're going to do is want to just climb all the way up. I mean, this zone is actually unusual in the sense of the boss, because you actually don't need to defeat Dr. Robotnik in order to win. Instead, he follows his unarmed Eggmobile up that ascending passage, and you basically just need to avoid the deadly obstacles and staying ahead of the rising water level to win, which is what I'm trying to do here without getting my rings lost and my life lost, which, ooh, almost. So, lost my rings there. Oh well, got one ring back. And jump. And see, I was waiting for you to have to kill him, but he actually just takes off. And I thought it was a glitch at first, but no, you free little penguins and seals. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the third act. We've beaten Labyrinth Zone. Next time we'll take on the next stage, which is Starlight Zone Act 1. Thanks, guys.